Hey everybody, I wanted to teach you a little bit about selective breeding. This is one of the pieces of evidence for evolution. Selective breeding is the idea that for many, many years, maybe for 10,000 years or so, humans have been creating new varieties of cultivated plants and domestic animals like pets by choosing individuals with the desirable characteristics to breed and procreate. And one organism that humans have bred over time is the dog. Now, the modern domestic dogs, they come in a variety of shapes and sizes. Some of them have been bred to be hunting dogs, some or to collect waterfowl, like poodles are very good swimmers. Some are retrievers. Some are for protection, some to herd. So the different dogs are all been bred to have certain traits, desirable traits for humans, and they all descend to the gray wolf. All dogs, Canis familiaris, are really the same species. So is most of the time you can crossbreed them, no problem. Another species that humans have cultivated over time is the wild mustard plant. And as mutations accumulated occasionally across the generations, humans selected for plants with modified traits. So kohlrabi has a modified stem, broccoli has modified flower buds, cabbage has a modified terminal leaf bud at the top of the plant to give off leaves for foliage for salad purposes. So all these organisms that you see here, they all come from that same species, wild mustard, Brassica oleracea. We also breed as humans. We breed beef breeds, different cow breeds. The black and white cows are called Holstein cows that you see there, special breed. Even though they are members of the same species, they have different characteristics that humans have selected for and crossed those individuals with other individuals with desirable characteristics as well. So this is a really pretty cool looking cow here. This is called the Belgian Blue. I thought you guys might be interested in this. In the Belgian Blue, they have a mutation in their myostatin gene, the gene that produces muscle fibers. So these guys, they have twice the normal muscle fibers that a normal beef cow might have. So they produce a large amount of lean meat, but doesn't have a lot of fat in it relative to other breeds. The trade-off with these Belgian Blues is that they have to give birth to their calves through C-section. So they have to make an incision here and take the baby out that way because the calves are just too big to pass through the birth canal. So it's a trade-off associated with the Belgian Blues. Another organism that has been cultivated for many years is maize. Zea maize is corn. And corn comes from a plant called teosinte, which is a grain that was raised. And the first evidence of corn being grown is in southern Mexico in this river basin here called the Balsas River. And that's where they find evidence of corn being grown and cultivated for the first time. And over time, humans selected desirable traits that led from a teosinte type plant to a zea maize or corn type plant, which has seed kernels that are edible. I want to leave you with two pretty cool videos. People have been breeding pigeons for many years, and these pigeons are called parlor rollers. These are pigeons that don't fly.
These are parlor rollers. All right, he's going to come right at you, so pretty fast, too. You better back up a little. stop after a bit. We roll these, and then we use a police wheel like to measure the distance back to the stake. They fly till they're about 4 months old, and then they start doing a flip or two, and they never fly again. They also have breeds that go up in the air into the wind, and they'll stall, and then they'll start spinning. They'll spin 30, 40 feet or 50 feet in the air and go back up. Just keep doing it. Oh, yeah. We had a roll, the guy won it with 148 feet. But he also had one last year that went over 700. I never saw anything like it.
So I always think those are really neat. They're just selected for to roll. These are the other breed. These are called Birmingham rollers. This is what the gentleman was talking about in his last post there. Check these guys out. So they just fly up there. And then as they get going, they just tumble. And they're just hardwired genetically to do this. And humans have picked these pigeons that had this habit of rolling backwards. I won't bore you with it for too much, but you can Google more on the internet yourself. Pretty amazing breeds of pigeons. So check it out.